Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. This year I wasn't feeling Valentine, but I got motivated and now I want to put heart on everything. So, this is my Valentine's inspo reds, deeper reds with neutral colors. Now, let's jump in to show you how I made this DIYs. To make a wreath, I'm taking this dollar store wreath that comes with tinsel, and you know I don't like tinsel, so I'm removing that tinsel and saving it for some other project if I ever get to do something with tinsel. I'm saving it, yes. Over here, I save everything. Now that we have the frame, we're going to remove the tag, remove that ribbon, and then I'm going to bring this chunky yarn, and I'm struggling to get it out, but I got it out. And we're going to start measuring to see if those pointy thingies are showing. They are not, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue over here in the middle. And then I decided to cut a piece of that yarn to make it easier on myself. So I'm going to cut a piece of yarn like this. And we're going to start wrapping that yarn all around our shape. And as you can see, and you will see better a little bit later, we're going to wrap it really tightly around the shape so it looks puffy or fluffy. We want a fluffy heart wreath. So we're going to make that fluffy heart wreath by just wrapping that really tightly around our wreath form. And as you can see, we are getting to the middle. We're going to continue just wrapping it around and using our fingers to just make that stay where we want that. Now that we reached the end, what we're going to do is a little bit of hot glue, cut the excess, take a piece of yarn again, and connect it and keep on wrapping until you finish. And as you can see, I'm adding a little bit more yarn because I didn't have enough. So I'm going to add that yarn and I'm going to continue wrapping it all around until I finish and I have all my wreath form covered. We continue wrapping and just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until we get to the end or reach the end of our shape like this. Then we're going to flip it over or just as I did, glue it in the front and we have fluffy wreath. Now we're going to take these hearts that come into another heart, and my son is really talented opening this, so I had to give them to them. So I'm going to add a bit of hot glue to that skewer and add the heart to the bottom or top or pointy part. And then I'm going to take one of these feathers, cut a V on the top like this, and then I'm going to glue that feather to that skewer. We're going to make this a little bit later so you will see the whole process better. So now we're going to take this twine and I'm going to start wrapping that twine all around the skewer to make that skewer look cuter. Yeah, it doesn't have a purpose, but it looks cuter. So we're going to continue just wrapping this twine around, and you can find this type of twine or maybe another type of twine at your local dollar store or maybe Walmart. And I continue wrapping until I finish with this. I hot glue the end like this, cut the excess, and we have a beautiful arrow. Look at that, it's looking so cute. In love with that arrow. Now we're gonna bring back our wreath and we're gonna glue that arrow to the heart wreath form or fluffy wreath as we called it. So we're gonna add glue it there, and we have a beautiful wreath. But you know me, I need extra, so I'm gonna make a bow for the top, and for that I'm using this burlap ribbon that I found at my local dollar store. You can use any type of ribbon that you want, and I'm taking a little bit more of that twine, wrapping it in the middle, tying it really nicely, like that, cutting the excess. And now I'm gonna make two tails because you know I love my bow tails, or bow legs. We are gonna dovetail them, use a little bit more of that twine, just to make them like together like this. And we're gonna tie them like that, just like we did with the bow. Cut the excess. And then we're gonna glue that to the middle of our heart. Fluffy heart. Add hot glue and that's it. We added a beautiful bow. Now to make the hanger, so we can hang it on a ladder, we're gonna make a twine loop it on our wreath, and that's it. We have a beautiful fluffy wreath. And this is how the beautiful wreath turned out. As you can see, we have it right here. It's neutral Valentine, something like that. Beautiful. Remember that if you like modern farmhouse, decor, and lots of silly jokes, subscribe because that's what I do here. And hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, go and check me out on my social media so we can be friends over there. Now to make our arrows, we're going to take those skewers, those hearts, and some of those feathers. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to poke our hearts, foam hearts, with our skewers. Then we're going to add a little bit of hot glue on the top part, pointy part of the skewer. And then we're going to insert that skewer on the foam heart. You can find these foam hearts at your local dollar store. They are vase filler, or maybe you can find the ones that are picks. And you can use them. And you can find skewers anywhere from the supermarket, from Walmart, dollar store, anywhere. So we're going to continue doing that until we make 3 of those. Then we're going to take some feathers. I bought these ones at eBay. If I can remember, if I'm right. But you can find feathers at Walmart also, and you can use those feathers. If not, you can make your own feathers using paper or maybe cardstock or something like that. But we're going to use these feathers, and I'm going to cut them like with that V on the top. As you can see here, I'm just cutting the top and it makes a V on that top. Then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue like that. And I'm struggling with the hot glue. So we're going to add a little bit of hot glue when she wants to work with me. And then we're going to glue that to the skewer like that. And it's looking cute. So we're going to repeat that with the other 2. We're going to glue the feather. And as you can see, those last 2 look different than the first one. So I decided to change the feather for the first one because I don't like that thingy that has in the bottom. Wasn't looking too cute. So I tried to cut that and then glue it, but then the V is not looking so V. So what I decided is to remove that feather, and you will see me doing that right now. And then I'm going to take another feather and I'm going to do the V thingy on the top like this. And we're going to glue that to that arrow. Then we have our 3 arrows so we can make our arrangement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, and as you can see, we're going to play a little bit with them to get them where we want them. And we want them like this, crisscrossed, and they look so cute like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue like this just to stick them together, but we're going to secure that with a little bit of twine. So we're going to add a little bit more hot glue over here and glue the other one. Looking so cute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the twine and we're going to wrap that twine around our three arrows like this. We're going to wrap them together like so a couple of times, and then we're going to go in between our arrows so we have them really secured together because we want them to stay together and last us until Valentine's Day, right? So we're going to wrap them like this in between those arrows. Then we're going to just move them and place them where we want them. And when we have all of those twine just looking cute, we're going to add a little bit of hot glue, cut the excess, and then add a little bit something to hang them. And this is how the beautiful arrows turned out. Look at that. They are looking so cute. Now I want to make arrows for everything. And this is how they turned out. Look at them. They are looking so beautiful on my ladder. I love them. I just wanted a small Valentine touch on my ladder. And this is just perfect for it. Look at that, so neutrally cute. And here you can see the garland that I used. And over here we have the arrows over there on that corner. You can tie them and they look super duper cute over there. And here you have them on a table so you can see all the details really well. Okay, now remember to share this video with a friend, to hit the thumbs up, to subscribe if you like this, and to check me out on my social media. So, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.